Okay, quick update video. This is Nicole Lawson, aka Nicole Boo. Check one, check two. Singer, actor, mompreneur, and flight attendant. So this is my week 2 update. I had my first exam, which is called a KSV here, and I got a 100. So pretty much my life right now during this 6.5 weeks of unpaid training, and I'm gonna say something about that. That's pretty much gonna be my whole video, is saying something about that in a minute. It's a blessing to be here. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. A bunch of stuff. I originally applied for this back in 2018. A good friend of mine that I used to work with we used to be professional background singers for a gospel artist, a Grammy-winning gospel artist, I might say, and she works here, and she sent me some recruiting messages back then, and I applied, and it just wasn't the right time, but a seed was planted and a door was open that continued to grow, and I wound up working for another airline and then another airline, and I'm not going to say any names because I really try to make sure I only promote my brand and no one else's, although, you know, their brand is one of them. Their brand is definitely worthy of promoting, but I'll say this: I literally went from the bottom to the top in less than a year. Like, I'm still wowed. So every time they open up their applications, guys, over 120,000 people apply, and only 1% gets to be where I am right now. So I take this very seriously. I take this opportunity very seriously, and people ask me all the time, how are you able to be a flight attendant as a single mother of 4? I'm gonna tell you something. Doing this allows me to have the regular paycheck. People say you need a real job. You don't want to be a starving artist. So doing this real job gives me that regular pay, and allows me to have something that I can do as a profession that I'm also very proud of and serve, and allows the world to still be my stage. But it also really has freed me up to be with my children even more than if I decided to do a 9-to-5. And there's no shade to the 9-to-5 life, but that's just never been for me. Maybe it's because I had ADHD or something, I don't know. But I just can't sit still in one place, and you can't tell me this is all I'm gonna get paid and that's it, and I can't control my money, which is why I decided to be an entrepreneur. Okay, I'm going all over the place. Let me go back to the thing. So week 2, we're still in this thing. My life pretty much is getting up super early. I mean, like 4:45, 4:30, 5 o'clock sometimes, because classes, you know, it varies. The times change, and that's for a reason. If you're a flight attendant, you understand why in training you need to have varying schedules and things like that. So anyway, I'm up early, in classes pretty much all day. Go, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner and things like that here at the headquarters at the campus. Back to my hotel. I work out, I shower, I catch up with my children, and then I study, do homework, and go to sleep. That's pretty much my life every day. As of right now, I do not choose to hang out, party, none of that stuff. And you know what? That's cool. If you can do that and you can still stay focused and keep your head in the game and pass your test, that's awesome for me. It's just 1,000% about earning my wings. Maybe in the last week or two, when I feel like, okay, graduation is imminent, then I'll do it. But even then, I probably just won't, because, you know, you're on interview until you're not. And even when you get out of it and you graduate, you still got to get through your first 6 of probation. So I kind of feel like you can't make not one mistake, which is what it is. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm just staying above board. So the point of this video is, I remember feeling some type of way about being here for 6.5 weeks with no pay, because there are some airlines that do pay for training. But after the first week, I get it. If you were coming here to get these courses, you would be paying thousands of dollars in tuition. So instead of looking at this, good morning. So instead of looking at this as 6.5 weeks of unpaid training, I think a better perspective is to look at this as you got a scholarship. You got a tuition paid scholarship to come here and get, I mean, so much professional education and training, and you have a scholarship for free room and board, and you know, money for your food. Your meals are taken care of, your housing, your transportation is paid for, and you get a 2 tuition-free education of a lifetime. The stuff that, like, even if you already are a flight attendant and you're coming here, like, this is literally the best of the best. So the training and the education and everything that you're exposed to, like, to me, this feels better than when I went to college as a kid out of high school. Like, this, you learn so much, and you not only develop as a professional in safety and aviation and as a first responder in the sky and on the ground sometimes, just pretty much everywhere. But this already, and we're not even halfway through this is already making me, I think, much better. Like, I'm gonna go home as a much better mother, a more prepared, like, you know, manager of my home, you know, manager of my own business, you know, a much better safety professional. Like, this training, it correlates to every other facet of my life. So when you come out of this, you're so much further developed as a human being, as a professional, and of course as a flight attendant. So I think that's a great perspective for anyone who is, you know, maybe got the offer or wants to look into the offer of coming into a main line. And again, I'm not going to say which one it is, because I don't want to get into the drama of that being picked apart. So I'll just say this, when it pertains to looking at a mainline organization, a mainline airline, and that being the hang up, I think that that's a healthier perspective to have. Like, honestly, coming here is, it's education and training that, man, you can't put a price tag on this. You cannot. So that's it. So this is my 2-week update. I got 100 on my first KSV. You guys know me. When I put my head to do something, I do it. So still debating on if I want to show you guys graduation and my uniform and all that stuff, because some things are kind of need to know. And after my first experience with my first airline, I decided to kind of just like lock down on all that stuff. So still debating, but the ones who know me the best and that are the closest, you guys know you always get an inside look. So I will, of course, show you guys some video clips and everything of me in my uniform then. So otherwise, thank you for coming to my YouTube, my website, wherever the heck you saw this video. You can stay in contact with me. Please join my email list, you know, subscribe and follow. And for the whole month of December, of 2022, because who knows when you guys will see this video, I'm launching my first biannual fundraiser for my business in Lawson and Associates LLC, and especially now since I'm in unpaid training. So all of you guys who are contributing, who contribute and share it, thank you so much. You're helping my business to stay afloat. You're helping my home, you know, my vision, all that good stuff, my children and the things that they're endeavoring to do. And all the people that help me with my children and home, you're helping them too. So please visit the GoFundMe, and if you feel like you don't have enough to give some of that. Like, even if it's $1, share $1 and pass it on. You know, we contribute to a lot of things that we're not even personally connected to. And if you're watching this, you are personally connected to me, so it means a lot. You know, we help other people's businesses, help mine. All right, bye guys.